We know how important water is to us. We also know that water present on the Earth's surface is not enough to meet our demands. So how do we get the required amount of water? Have you come across scenes where people try drawing water through a hand pump? Have you ever wondered where the water in the hand pump comes from? Have you ever looked into a well? It's so deep. A well is filled with water. Even during summers, it will have some water at the bottom at least. Where does the water in this well come from? The answer to these questions is groundwater. Let's get to know what groundwater is. As the name suggests, groundwater means water present deep inside the ground. But wait, deep inside the earth, we have rocks and gravel and so many other soil components. So how can water accommodate itself here? Let's dive deeper into the soil layers to know this. The story begins when the water from the surface of the earth starts percolating in the soil. That means water from the top layer starts going deeper into the soil. The force of gravity helps water drops seep down. The process by which water from the surface seeps deeper into the ground is referred to as infiltration. But how deep will the water go? And how is it possible that water seeps into the deepest layer when there's presence of rocks inside the earth? To understand this, let's take a glass or a beaker half filled with stones. At the top, we add some soil. Now, if we start pouring water into this, what will happen? The water will gradually percolate into the soil. However, if we keep adding more water slowly, then it will start percolating through the lower layers of stones. The stones, if you observe, are not fitted perfectly. They have spaces in between. Water percolates through these spaces gradually and seeps down. Now, if we amplify this same example, then the concept of infiltration and groundwater will be clear to us. This is how the soil layers would appear to us. As the water seeps in, the soil particles that have spaces between them allow the water drops to accumulate. Now, when gravity works on the water, it helps it percolate and reach the lower layers. These lower layers are no doubt rocks, but they contain spaces which allow water drops to get in. This is the process of infiltration. Seeping or percolating activity of water through the layers of soil to reach the bottom. Next, let's look at a few more interesting concepts related to groundwater.